Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's match. And please welcome our lads to the field. And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Number 3, Matthijs de Ligt. Number 2, Kigo. Number 4, Cafu.
So it's away we go then. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's played it, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that looks a decent ball. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's Haaland! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe, and it's Jakobs. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hazard. Serginho. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Grimaldo. Conte. Tries to play it through. Look at the space. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Van Dijk. This is Jimenez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now the ball's gone astray. He's under a lot of pressure there. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi wants to run onto this.
Galatasaray always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? And the keeper beats it away. Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho calmly anticipates. And this is... And he shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk. And Jimenez. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. And it's Kane. Kivior spots it and intercepts. Xavi Alonso, spread out to the left. Xavi Alonso cuts out the pass. Neymar, lobbed in behind. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Kivior.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Ball played for Conte. Jacobs. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Cafu. Sends it crossfield. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time.
Lovely bit of skill. That has been slung wide. Takes aim and crosses. Van Dijk is there and he can get... Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Security staff for each block.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
India have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
We're on the move again. India currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Shot could be on. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Great vision. Decent chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Odegaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. No, again there's no way through. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
The goal scorer.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Erling Haaland.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
This game already looks like a fait accompli. Now it's Hazard. Haaland being hounded. Manhattan takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! No, he's missed it. Conte, and it's Kane, aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Sumpa, and the shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are right back within touch!
The goal scorer for Galatasaray.
There was no
After
getting to
59
that, no
minutes
getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So could they be onto something here? Kivior. Almost an hour gone. Now Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Over to the right flank. Messi finds himself offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Wirtz coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
On the field is number 23, Wirtz.
India still have the cards to affect this game. Conte has a look and plays it forward. Messi. De Ligt. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the through ball. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz. Oh, good climb! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Conte.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Mbappe. And here's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. That has not gone well. Messi. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Neymar. Oh, cracking ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Neymar! And that's a sharp finish. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 74 minutes is number 11, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Time for a change in personnel. Shevchenko to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
India palpably stronger, better, superior.
To replace him is number 25.
India
Shevchenko.
will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is shapes to shoot! Oh, he's having a go! Fantastic from Odegaard! He's got himself an absolute peach. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
After 78
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
India have opted to make another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, super ball! And Shevchenko! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Serginho. Odegaard. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's made its way to him. Kubo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well taken goal. many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 25.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Back towards the middle. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. Back they go.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now there's a find, and the shot! Ødegaard. He is just caressing the ball. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Ødegaard. And back it goes. Ødegaard. Kubo. And this is Shevchenko for a shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Galatasaray have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Kubo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk, Camavinga, Jimenez, Wits, and this is Shevchenko, tries a shot, goal! Pomp, panache and passion, this a man full of it all.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 25.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Shevchenko. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Neymar. Closing in on goal. And the finish! And he's following up! Messi is flagged offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Nicely aimed pass. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. And here's Haaland. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi finding himself in space. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. And here's Kane. Ødegaard cuts it out. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar purring through the gears. Shapes to shoot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Neymar simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And it's Ødegaard. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ødegaard gets on his bike and on the move. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Neymar. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing. Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looking for the run. Serginho has the space to scheme. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. Vardiol. Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso, spread it left. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Après 36 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7, Hazard.
India find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cafu. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a goal kick. Cafu. Odegaard. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Caicedo. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. To Messi. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! Oh, he's got chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Xavi Alonso. Odegaard. Cafu. Now it's Kane. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
India producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Crosses it in. And the shot! And it's in! They're back within reach! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Le numéro 17, Messi! Messi!
So could they be onto something here? Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Van Dijk. Not the most convincing of passes. Now Odegaard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is good strength. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe looking to receive it in space.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mbappe. De Ligt drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's well spotted. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Valverde. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Shevchenko. Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
But après 73
Perfect
minutes de
placement,
jeu.
the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal,
Attention,
99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
India now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
India will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's very neat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Chance to shoot! He's got a goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cafu. He has found the way through. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Just 5 minutes left. He's through here. Cafu makes the interception. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar finds himself offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3, le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 13, le numéro 44. Changement.
Caicedo.
Temps additionnel.
5 minutes to add. And it's Fernandes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aims beyond the defence. And that's a chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vids, India do have a chance to counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Real chance! And a neat finish! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy.
And time is up. India, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Neymar collecting the match. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he shoots! Goal! Palmeiras! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kane. Now he's running away. Kane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Van Dijk. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Valverde. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now, can they get him away? Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar closing in on goal. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And that's been well dealt with. Terrific effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. India are looking to go forward now. Ødegaard has set up one goal so far. Cafu, and it's Messi. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Camavinga, nicely spread. Messi. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Kivior. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. And here's Neymar. Haaland. Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out for a throw. Alonso. Xavi Alonso ploughing through the middle, showing good feet. Good ball, good take. Look at the space. Can he finish? And a neat finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Camisa 11, Neymar.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Messi. Messi. And here's Neymar. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the whistle goes for half-time. India have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
India are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second half is up and running. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Haaland. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is heads a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Shifted it to the flank. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Neymar. Haaland. Caicedo. Nicked it back promptly. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Ligt. Neymar being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Odegaard. And it's Xavi Alonso. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. He's found a way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Hazard, and this is Messi. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Haaland is onto this. And it's Xavi Alonso. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
And this is Kane, distributed tidily. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without hesitation.
Palmeiras really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ibanez. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, decent chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Messi. And here's Wirtz. And this is Messi. That's put paid to the danger. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 11, camisa 10.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's Shevchenko! And it's there! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think
he's had a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. The ball has bounced loose now. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. That has been slung wide. Foot in. And it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, can he get onto this? Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Forced to go back. Vinicius Junior. Those looking wide. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ødegaard. And Guardiola. And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Neymar. He's dealt with that really well.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nice touch. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. And that was nowhere near his best. That has not gone well. And he was alert to it. Jimenez. Akanji. Nicely weighted ball.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone?
Haaland is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi having a look. He went for the curler. Vitinha. Jimenez. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Ligt. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And here's Messi. Messi running with intent. Odegaard. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar. Odegaard. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar ploughing through the middle. Oh, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the game has liftoff. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 60 minutes is...
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after...
Shot at goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 62 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cafu.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be.
Sao Paulo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi. And this is Messi. He's picked... And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Wirtz coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. And that is masterful defending. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great defending, strong and determined. So we have further activity on the bench here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Xabi Alonso running with the ball. India have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi stood his ground strongly.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Here's Rafael Leao! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Ødegaard. I think we're just about done here. De Ligt. And it's Ødegaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vitinha gets a foot in here. Time added on 4 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Rafael Leao. Here's Vitinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's a good run down the right. And it's Wirtz. Skims one in. That's that, the end. India can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. India must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Now it's Weghorst. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Steaming Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Decent chance! And it's been taken short. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
India have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Haaland. Azar. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Ødegaard. Kukçu. Over to the right flank. India very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe, he is through here. Swung over. He's got away.
Might want to be careful there.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. And that's a dangerous ball. And this chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? That's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
That'll be a throw. Serginho. Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Valverde running with intent. He's found space here. And he's managed to get free. Kivior defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi will not... Oh, he's having a go! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's gone loose. That's a smartly directed ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Weghorst. Caught offside that time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There will be a throw-in.
Two added minutes
a cute
has been
ball.
indicated.
Kivior. Now Ødegaard. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Hazard making a dash for it. Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And please welcome our
India
to the
looking
field.
good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, and they're quick. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Cafu. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Ndidi. Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, what? He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 13, Martin Odegaard.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
De Ligt. That's been cut out, well played. Agbadou. Odegaard. Now it's Weghorst. That's a good ball out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Here comes the cross. Xabi Alonso is there, and he can get that clear. Done delicately. It's a promising position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that was very necessary.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Kivior. Xabi Alonso. Cafu. Odegaard. Messi. Now it's Weghorst. Odegaard. And here's Haaland. Neymar. Haaland.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 25.
And it's Odegaard.
Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
Looks to the other side. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Messi. De Ligt. Now it's Hazard. Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. And the shot! Valverde gets it away. And this is Hazard. Odegaard. Oh, good ball! Chance, surely! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Hazard. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field.
India moments now away from seeing this one out.
Number 22.
Oh, what a mistake!
Kubo. Substitutions taking place.
Pass somewhat off target. Odegaard. And it's Kubo. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Shevchenko. Topchu getting this one clear.
This usually is the time teams go into concert.
Goes for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that will be the final act. India have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? India are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Now it's Yamal, looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Ødegaard takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ødegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kivior powering forward here. And here's Azar. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's forced to go back. Alonso, what's going wide left? Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's Alonso! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's gone looking for safety. That is lovely. And it's McAllister. And this is Messi. Lovely pass. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good strength. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries a shot! And again! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. He's found a way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers, and he was alert to it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the counter is on. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Wow, look who's involved.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Xavi Alonso. That has been slung wide. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk. Akanji. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 19, Yamal!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. India are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Distributed tidily. Not where it came from. Now it's Haaland. And a chance! Same again, same outcome. They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Kivior can clear it away. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. And here's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in a great position here, and he's definitely onside. He's shifting through the gears here.
Added time.
Odegaard. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. He's looking wide. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Odegaard. Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Odegaard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. There's neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. The second half is up and running.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's picked his way through. Deftly out wide. And he's quick to return it. And it's Xavi Alonso. He is just caressing the ball. And another try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. De Ligt. Xavi Alonso being hunted in packs.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Lovely feet. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi plays it short. And he's gone backward here. He's having a hit! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Almost an hour gone. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He is through here! Oh, cracking ball. Haaland! And that's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Taking place.
India have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in. Lewandowski. He's on it, can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Alonso. Ødegaard. Messi. That's a lovely pass. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Now it's Yamal. Serginho. Serginho venturing down the left. Xavi Alonso. Looking tidy in possession here. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. And here's Haaland. Big chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have movement on both benches. India now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much...
Garcia! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Substitution.
Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. India are looking to go forward now. Spread it left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Garcia is onto this. Cafu tries to clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yamal. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Neymar. Now it's Dani Olmo. Back towards the middle. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 9, Haaland.
And it's been taken short.
On the field is
and now a sudden chance to counter. He's going for goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Lobbed in behind. Garcia. And it's Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Cafu. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed.
India are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Camisa 11, Neymar.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi makes a dash for it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Messi, now it's Haaland. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. They've played it short. Has to go back here. And the finish! No, just not quite.
Cafu has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hazard. And here's Neymar. Oh, cracking ball. India already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Nicely spread. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Hazard. Haaland, and the shot! Messi goes short. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. And this is Dembele. Oh, chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
India have the chance to go the other way. Almost half an hour in now. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Reinders. And this is Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Messi, Alonso, now it's Neymar, and he's in on goal. Great, decent chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And a chance! He's got a goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Gol marcado para o Brasil. Aos 40 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 10.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Neymar. And this is Hazard. Haaland. And this is Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Reinders. Kivior gets a foot in here. Yamal. Aids beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We are into overtime. Yamal, Reinders, and Yamal. And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
India leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Reinders. And it's Berbatov. De Ligt. So what can they make of this? Cafu. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi purring through the gears. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Messi with the short one. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
India now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
No luck with that dink over the top. Xavi Alonso. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
De Ligt. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Shevchenko to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Spread out to the left. And that's a throw-in. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's destined for the flank. Passes short and sharp. And this is Shevchenko. Thinks about the shot. Yamal. And it's Van Dijk. Wirtz. Spread to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. This is Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's good play from him.
Wirtz wins the duel this time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good play on the left-hand side here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Berbatov. Now it's Messi. De Ligt. Wirtz. Steaming on goalwards. Referee's given a throw.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7, camisa 11.
Look at the space here.
Camisa
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Camisa 25. Teremos
Taken
uma
back almost at one.
substituição.
Good chance here. Just too high.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Wirtz making good progress. And it's Neymar. De Ligt. De Ligt. And this is Shevchenko. Daddy Olmo! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Van Dijk. And Kwanzaa. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. Can he finish? It's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol marcado para o Brasil. Camisa 9.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Cafu. And time is up. India are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Chance! Goal! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Guadalajara are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get it through? Ødegaard. He's looking wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Messi! Oh, good finish! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Still up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
India look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. India have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. That's a good intervention. Face of danger that was growing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Xabi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Haaland. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's played it in low. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Space for him to turn and look. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Can he get away here? That's a good foray he's making. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Serginho. Shifted it to the flank. Played back into the centre. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's Neymar. Now it's... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
India find a position of real strength now. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The ball goes in. Towering header! Oh, crucial block!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No outsmarting him this time. Ødegaard over to the right flank. Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's looking at the referee. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
India will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are back on the way. That has been cut short. It's a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's on it, can he get away? Haaland! Oh, off the bar! And now they can clear their lines. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread to the right. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This goes for a shot! And again! And that's a good finish. It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Guadalajara may be down, but not out just yet. Spread out to the left. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's Ødegaard. Gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. De Ligt. Neymar. And here's Ødegaard. And he's well positioned here. Look at the space here. And the shot! And there's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 10.
And now he has 2. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Coming on to replace him is
it's a good ball out wide.
25.
He's found a way through. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread it left. And it's Serginho. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. They are playing them off the park. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Guadalajara choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
India are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good spread. Messi. Messi ventures forward. De Ligt. Now Kivior. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Backward it goes, and Shevchenko! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 25.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 7, Hazard.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position.
21,
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Just 5 minutes left. Messi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele. And it's Serginho. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's in a great position here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Cafu. And here's Messi. Messi! And that's past the post. There will be 4 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi claiming the man of the match. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already... And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Kivior. Ødegaard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Haaland touches it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Camavinga. Pogba. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Yamal. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu. And it's Pogba. Szoboszlai. That's been slipped through. Stood up well to him there. Shevchenko, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar, and it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now he can run. Neymar! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cafu. And here's Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out towards the right wing. Serginho gets on his bike and on the move. Haaland. Neymar. Haaland. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Szoboszlai. Haaland. Is there any support? He might... And he shoots! Neymar gets flagged offside. Haaland, and this is Neymar, and he's lost his man here. It's Neymar, and that's in. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Neymar!
And he's done it again. He's got his second. India leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, this is a... He's having a shot! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! About as smooth as it gets! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a game, this. Haaland! And there's a goal! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
India have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Ligt. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. And the return pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Diaz. He's picked his way through. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And they can counter here. And here's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Haaland. Pogba. Kivior gets a foot in here. That has been slung wide. And we've reached half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
India up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. The second period is underway. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. And they've been given a corner. Messi plays it short. Shoots! Serginho can get it clear. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Diaz. He's found the way through. Kivior did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tomori. He's looking wide. Hazard might just make this. Xavi Alonso. Spread to the right. Cafu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Hazard. Big chance! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 7, Eden Hazard.
India go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard. India are looking to break at pace. Pogba. Driving on and making good progress. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. Shifted it to the flank. Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Yamal gets into a good position. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Serginho. And it's Xavi Alonso. Neymar could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Tomori. It's Camavinga. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. And it's Serginho. And this is Messi. And De Ligt. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Pogba. Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So
9,
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 5,
Almada goes short.
Luis Diaz. Coming on the field, number 16.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Number 24, Hazard. Substitution.
Delicate chip. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So a
3,
bit of a revolving door here.
Camavinga.
Lots and lots of changes.
Coming on
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Vitz. Neymar. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Vitz. And it's Neymar. And De Ligt. And it's Ødegaard. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the through ball. And this is Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
you know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught napping. Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Neymar voted man of the match and deserved...